The true story of Ted Bundy, the killer who looked normal. In the 1970s, America was terrified, though no one understood why at first. Young women began disappearing across several states. No forced entry, no screams, no witnesses. They were simply gone. Police departments worked separately, unaware they were chasing the same killer. Families posted missing person flyers that slowly faded on telephone poles. Fear spread quietly, almost invisibly, just like the man responsible. The man no one suspected, Ted Bundy, didn't look like a monster. He was well-spoken, intelligent, attractive. He studied law, volunteered for political campaigns, worked on a suicide prevention hotline. People trusted him instantly. That trust became his greatest weapon. Bundy understood something deeply unsettling. People judge danger by appearance. And he didn't look dangerous at all. How he lured his victims. Bundy often pretended to be injured, wearing a fake cast or arm sling. He'd approach women and ask for help carrying books or loading something into his car. He appeared harmless, vulnerable, in need. They felt safe. They felt helpful. They felt wrong, too late. Once inside his car, many never came back. By the time authorities realized the pattern, Bundy had already killed across multiple states: Washington, Oregon, Utah, Colorado, leaving behind confusion, grief, and unanswered questions. The horror behind closed doors. Bundy didn't kill impulsively. He planned, he hunted, he returned to crime scenes, he kept trophies from his victims. What horrified investigators most was his emotional detachment. During interviews, Bundy spoke about murder as if he were analyzing a film, calm, intellectual, almost curious. Later, he admitted the truth: killing had become an addiction. Each crime fueled the next. Captured, then escaped. In 1975, Ted Bundy was finally arrested. For many, it felt like the nightmare was over. It wasn't. Bundy used his intelligence, charm, and legal knowledge to manipulate the system. He chose to represent himself in court, gaining access to law libraries and minimal restraints. Then he escaped. Not once, but twice. The second escape was the most terrifying. Bundy fled to Florida, knowing police across the country were searching for him. Instead of hiding, he escalated. The darkest chapter: in January 1978, Bundy attacked a Florida State University sorority house. Within minutes, 2 women were murdered, others were brutally injured. Weeks later, he abducted and killed a 12-year-old girl. The illusion of control was gone. Bundy's crimes had become reckless, violent, and desperate. This time, there was no escape. The trial that shocked the world. Bundy was captured again and put on trial. Once more, he represented himself. He smiled, he joked, he flirted with reporters and spectators. The courtroom became a stage, and Bundy performed. But the evidence was overwhelming. For the first time in US history, a murder conviction was secured using bite mark evidence. Ted Bundy was sentenced to death. The final confessions. As execution neared, Bundy began talking. He confessed to dozens of murders, though investigators believed the real number may be much higher. He never showed true remorse. Instead, he blamed violent media. He blamed addiction. He blamed everything except himself. The chilling end. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in Florida's electric chair. Outside the prison, crowds gathered. When the execution was announced, cheers erupted. Not because people were cruel, but because the fear that haunted a generation was finally over. Why this story is still so scary: Ted Bundy didn't look like evil. He looked normal. He sounded kind. He blended in. And that's what makes his story terrifying even today, because it reminds us of a truth we don't like to face. The most dangerous people don't always look dangerous. Sometimes they smile.